Undisputed.
The Nets are done in 4 in the first round. Who'd have thunk it? Hi, everybody. Welcome to Undisputed. I'm Jen Hale here with Skip Bayless and Shannon Sharp. Good morning, gentlemen.
What is that?
You know what happened? The best player on the planet got swept.
Huh? You don't even smoke. What do you?
Oh, they broke it up. Snoop, you sent me some faulty merchandise. Snoop, Skip, how you doing this morning?
You don't smoke.
I do.
Wait a second. Time out. Are you gloating about last night? Do you realize you lost yet another case of diet due to me because you took the Nets and you lost again? And you're gloating with a sign about it?
But I took 3.
Why would you gloat about losing another case?
Because I won 3 cases of you because I took the Celtics. Sometimes you...
There was no other bet.
Skip, hold on. I took the Celtics in the series. Don't do me like this, Skip.
We didn't make a bet on the series.
Yes, we did.
We did not.
Oh, we got to pull that tape, Skip.
Okay,
Don't do that.
we got to pull this tape, yeah.
Yeah, Skip, we had a bet.
I don't remember any bets.
I took the Celtics.
For 3 cases?
For 3 cases.
I don't remember. I just know you took the Nets last night.
No,
That's all I know.
You wanted to bet me 10 cases that they wouldn't be down 3-0. Remember that bet?
No, I do not remember that bet.
No, we didn't bet because you said Ben Simmons is coming back by game 4, and I said you'll probably be down. You want to bet 10 cases?
I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's some revisionist history going on here.
In the words of Jill Scott, I'm living my life like I'm golden. I'm living my life like I'm golden.
Okay, well, all I know is at least those guys have made the playoffs, and Lagon, where is Lagon? Is he in the Maldives, somewhere in the Indian Ocean, hosting vacation?
Is about to join him in the Seychelles.
Well, at least he actually played 4 playoff games as opposed to LeBron.
And then win 1? You mean to tell me that man played 4 games and didn't win 1?
Yeah, LeBron played none and won none. Way to go. Congratulations.
Come on, Jen. Come on.
It is going to be an awesome show this morning. I can just tell right off the bat. Okay, let's jump in, guys. Celtics, yes, indeed, beat the Nets last night to complete the sweep. All right, but KD did finish almost with a triple-double, 39 points, 7 boards, 9 dimes. After the game, KD said, quote, "They were just the better team." So, Shannon, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much did Kevin Durant redeem himself last night?
A 1. There's no redemptive quality in losing and getting swept. Redemption to atone for one's mistake. What did he atone for? I never understood this. The captain went down with the ship. Both of you at the bottom of the sea. What is this? What is this notion that Skip Bayless is trying to perpetrate right now? He's trying to sweep it.
I haven't spoken a word. I have not spoken a word.
You are speaking. You're interrupting me. I didn't have you.
Well, you can't accuse me without me responding.
What you sweep up under that little rug or that little carpet?
You got the rug. I don't need a rug.
That's so high, a mound, just a mound.
Yeah, wait until you hear what I have to say.
He scored 39 points. It took him 39 shots. Again, he was inefficient.
Well, 31 shots.
31 shots. You're right. 39 points on 31 shots. He was inefficient again. And last night, when they needed the absolute most, what Skip Bayless tells me, the 4th quarter, the last crunch time, clutch moments, came up this big. Again, had a 1-point lead. They was down 1 after he hit a shot. And what happened? No, there is no redemption. Because Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, I think this is the 3rd time the betting favorite has yet to win, lost in the first round of the series. 2020 Lakers, I think the 06 Mavericks, and now.
Well, no preseason favorite has ever not won a single playoff game in the history of the NBA.
That never happened before?
That just happened.
So you mean to tell me the best player on the planet allowed that to happen on his watch?
Wait a second. I think 3 games back, I told you he's no longer the best player on the planet. I reacted after 1 game.
Whoa. See, what you try to do, Skip, is
I don't try to do anything. I just say what I see. And I said he's not the best player on the planet 3 games ago.
Because you had no choice, but it's kind of like trying to...
I have lots of choices. I could have fought and defended him, but I can't. I'm not going to defend that.
You can't fight the indefensible. It's like trying to use that commercial when they try to hide. It's like hiding in the desert.
Yeah, you still try to defend Lagon after they missed the playoffs?
No. There's no defending. I said at the beginning of the year, Giannis was the best player on the planet, and I stand by that. But this is not about Giannis.
We're about to find out if he really is.
Whoa. I tell you what, we already found out. You guys got swept.
Yep.
Swept. And so there is no redemptive quality in losing and getting swept. Had he been 21 of 31, had he been efficient, had he made some defensive plays. Skip, what is that? I told you, this team, your guys did it again. You didn't need a coach, but you underachieved. This was an embarrassment of epic proportion. All you guys did was practice 10 or more days than everybody else that missed the playoffs. There's nothing to be gained. There's nothing to be said good about the Brooklyn Nets. You got swept with the best player on the planet, the dynamic duo, the two most skilled offensive guys in NBA history.
Well, that was from you.
T-Mac said that.
Huh?
T-Mac said that.
Yeah, but you co-signed.
Ain't no debating. There's no debating that. Nope. I think they are the two most skilled offensive guys together in their prime and couldn't win a game. So he get a 1 for being redemptive.
So why did you pick the Nets last night? That's why, after all you just spewed, why would you have picked the Nets?
Hold on. Did I not tell you they were not going down without a fight? And I say it's hard for me to see a scenario when we're dealing with two skilled guys, as skilled as they are, to not have a better showing than what they've shown collectively. We saw Kyrie have that great game 1, and outside of game 1 and 5 minutes in the fourth quarter, Kyrie was a no-show. Look at games 2. Look at game 3. Kyrie was just out there. He wasn't doing anything. Kevin Durant was just out there. So, yeah, I expected them to play better than what they played in previous. But at the end of the day, their defense let them down again.
So did you see a team that went down with a fight last night or without a fight?
They went down. I saw a team went down.
I saw a team that went down with no fight. I saw nothing. I saw no intensity. I saw no passion. I saw no refuse to lose. I saw no cold-blooded killer from either Kevin Durant or Kyrie Irving. I saw no fight last night in the Brooklyn Nets. Saw none.
Skip, the game got within 1 point with like a minute and something to go.
It's a closeout game. It's just, that was up to the Celtics just to step on their neck. And they finally said, okay, that's enough of this. And they stepped. And you know, and I know that was the end of the Nets. And did you ever one moment, because I had 0 moments last night when I thought the Nets were going to win the game. Not one.
I got a little concerned when they fouled Jason Tatum out of the game. And you know that was a bogus call, too.
Terrible call.
Okay.
It was a terrible call. Okay. It was like an incomprehensibly bad call because I have no idea what he did. He's sort of falling backwards and he gets an offensive foul because you're falling down backwards.
And my boy made that call, Sean, right.
Yeah, okay. Well, help me out.
I wish I could help you out.
Your boy needs to get fined for that call. Okay, it is my turn. And maybe I'm pretty worked up about this because I kept seeing on social last night this kind of reaction. I saw on a couple of shows very early this morning when I was on the treadmill, this kind of reaction, that all of a sudden Kevin Durant has been turned into the most sympathetic Kevin since Home Alone. And I'm trying to dredge up any sympathy for this Kevin. Kevin! I can't dredge up an ounce of sympathy. I have been his biggest supporter. There have been many times I've been his lone supporter, dating back to his 1 year at the University of Texas, a school I despise. I grew up hating, but I still loved Kevin Durant. He hasn't always loved me, but I have stood by him, but I say what I see. And on the redemptive scale of 0 to 10 last night, I saw a big fat 0.
Okay.
Big fat 0. Because I can't give him any redemption because it was actually last night, what we saw last night was attack mode from Kevin Durant for the first time in 4 games. Last night was an indictment of games 1, 2, and 3. If you at least say, let it fly last night, why didn't you let it fly in 1 or maybe 2 or especially 3 when you could have...
Especially 3, though, Skip. At least he got up the shots.
But you can just say, I'm going to do this because I'm Kevin bleeping Durant. Just give me the ball, and if the double team comes, I'm just going to fire. Before he gets there, I'll take 1 dribble to my left. I'll just rise up. They can't block this. I'll make this shot. Okay, here's my biggest issue last night with 31 shots. By my calculations, he had obviously 18 missed shots. 18 missed shots?
Yes.
And he 8 of those were missed 3-point shots. By my calculation, 10 of those shots were pretty easy shots by his his Mount Rushmore type standards, because he's a threat to be on Mount Rushmore someday if we're just doing the NBA Rushmore. By those standards, by the career arc that he's on, for him to miss 18 shots last night, including at least 10 easy ones, is just not acceptable in a closeout game at home when you are in flat-out attack mode. And I'm going to demonstrate this, if you would so allow. I'm going to show you all 18 missed shots. That's a lot of misses. Remember, 18 shots. Kyrie only took last night 13 shots. Kevin missed 18 shots. Kyrie missed 7 shots, so Kevin missed 11 more shots. If we could see the 18 misses, please, in a row, just to give you some idea. These are the shots that he missed. He had already made one from right there, and he left that one woefully short. And then he goes up. That's a Kevin special right there. You got to make that one. And I'm going to give that just about wide open. And I'm going to give that definitely wide open. And you got to make it. If you're going to have that kind of game, and that's reasonably open, and that's just money usually from Kevin Durant.